Good evening. In South Vietnam today, a ghastly chapter was added to the pathos of war that has gripped that country for the past 30 years. A huge C-5 Air Force cargo plane carrying 243 South Vietnamese orphans to the United States, the first in the government-ordered airlift, crashed in a rice paddy near Saigon just minutes after takeoff.
Walter Cronkite reported news of that plane crash on April 4th, 1975. Less than a month later, the capital city of Saigon was captured by the communist Viet Cong. By then, many more Vietnamese orphans had been flown out of their homeland, and now Barry Peterson tells us that some of those children, long since grown up, are coming home.
And Stacy Meredith, given up by her mother when she was 2.
As a child, you just don't understand how a parent could ever let you go. Oh, I think it's all gone.
Stacy Meredith also survived, but was haunted by not knowing her birth mother or why she was dropped off at an orphanage as a toddler. Her 19-year-old mother gave sparse details. Her name, that Stacy's father was an American soldier, that her family came from the Can Tho region in Vietnam's Mekong Delta, but not why she gave up Stacy.
There's a part of it that still hurts, and I miss her. I miss her terribly.
Explain that to me. How do you miss someone that you certainly couldn't even remember?
I miss the idea of having her in my life. The fact that she kept me for a couple years before she gave me up, to me, tells me that she loved me very much, and she tried. She did what she could.
In Saigon, now Ho Chi Minh City.
After 24 hours of ridiculous flying and waiting.
But for Stacy, the journey might be more revealing and come with more answers.
There's a lot of feelings going on.
In Ho Chi Minh City, she connects with a Vietnamese TV network together with a man who's been tracking down the families of orphans and discovers they may have located hers.
I'm scared that it's not them. I'm scared of getting my heart broken.
To meet them, she and her husband Peter travel to Can Tho, 100 miles to the south. But what might be the best of news is also the worst. If this is the right family, then No Tay Diep, who may be her mother, died of cancer. Stacy has a great likeness to her mother, says Uncle Hai. Her aunt says her mother always missed her, that she tried all her life to find her.
Please tell them that I'm sorry, that I'm too late to meet her. I know I didn't look like it, but it made me extremely happy. I got a lot of answers at that moment.
Like what?
That she loved me, that she thought of me, that I wasn't just an accident. I wasn't an inconvenience.
But there is still one big if. If this is really her family.
I need one of you to fill this out for me with their information.
Stacy takes DNA samples from Uncle Hai and a man who may be her half-brother.
There it is.
It takes 2 weeks to get the answer.
Whoa.
The DNA is a match.
Uncle Hai and my brother are very, very close matches.
I think you have a family in Vietnam, Stacy.
Wow.
It's a moment she's been dreaming of for 40 years. In Vietnam, she went to the grave of the woman she now knows is her mother.
They could not emphasize enough how tough her life was.
her heart ached for me after I was gone and how she continued to search for me. Can somebody please tell them thank you for being here and welcoming me into your family?
It took 40 years to complete a journey that started in a war and led to a new life and ended back where it all began, where Stacy could finally tell her mother what that little girl sent to America always wanted to say, "Mom, I love you."